Hey everyone, I wanted to come on today and talk about the number one question that I get asked as a realtor, and that is, how's the market doing? That's a very common thing we hear. It's a very broad question and a very general question, and it's very hard to answer in one sentence. I hear a lot of market updates, even from my association, the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board, listing off numbers. There was 3,200 sales in July. That's a 1% increase from June. I'm in the industry and those numbers mean absolutely nothing to me half the time because I find that they don't give proper context. Unless you're charting them on a Excel spreadsheet month over month, I don't know what those mean. Is that good? Is that a lot? Is that a little? So one great way to kind of analyze things and how things are going is by looking at months of inventory. So this is another way to look at absorption of inventory, sales versus listings. And so the way you come out with the months of inventory, or how you calculate it, is you take the total number of listings divided by the total number of sales in a particular month. So if there was 1,000 listings available for sale in the month of July and only 200 sold, that would equal 5 months of inventory. That means if no new product came on the market, it would take 5 months for everything to sell out. Now, generally speaking, a balanced market is considered to be anywhere between 4 to 6 months of inventory. Anything below that is a seller's market, multiple offers, prices going up. Anything above 4 to 6 is considered a buyer's market. Time to negotiate, get prices, downward pressure on prices, etc. So now that you've had a crash course on months of inventory, let's see how the market's doing. And you can see the year started off very slow, like it normally does. Real estate's a very seasonal industry. The busiest times of year are spring, second busiest is fall, and summer typically and the winter are very, very slow. So in all of January, there were only 1,103 sales in all of Greater Vancouver versus 10,808 listings. That gave us 9.8 months of inventory. So very much a buyer's market, puts downward pressure on prices, long negotiations, etc. As we approached springtime, you can see that the months of inventory started to go down, 7.8, 7.4. April, again, kind of returned to February numbers. And in May, it dipped right down. So a lot of activity in May. This is very typical. Spring, like I said, is the hottest time of year, went down to 5.6. In June, things started to slow down, only 2,077 sales. And in July, this is very interesting. Typically July and August, like I mentioned, that trend should have continued. Things should have gone down from June. It should be slower, but look what happened. There's 2,557 sales in the market versus 14,240 listings, which gave us 5.6 months of inventory. The lowest number since the height of spring. So what does this all mean? Well, it looks like the fact that prices have gone down and that interest rates are low and banks are really fighting over new mortgage business has really sparked the market. So how's the market doing? It's busy. So I hope you found this market update useful, and I promise that next month it'll be a lot shorter now that you've got the hang of months of inventory. See you next month. Take care.